Hello, I'm Daniel Boys. I'm having tea with Wilma, and I'm here to talk about my show, An Evening with Daniel Boys, at the Delfont Room on the 28th of August. An Evening with Daniel Boys is what it says. It's an evening of myself singing songs that I want to sing, basically. I've done a few cabarets before in the past, but I haven't done one for about 2 years now. It's been quite a long time, and I just felt like the time was right. I've been in a few more shows, and yeah, I just felt like it was time to do another one. I love doing it so much. Joel, the producer, approached me and asked if I was interested, and of course, I jumped at the chance because I love doing it. So this cabaret is slightly different to others. Before, I've sung songs from an album I've been in or a show that I've been in. This one's more an evening of songs from shows that I haven't been in, songs that I've written myself. There's a few other compositions from friends, and I've also got some special guests. I've got David Hunter joining me. We're doing a bit of a mashup of two songs, which I don't want to ruin, which is quite clever. I've got Lauren Samuels joining me, and we're doing a little bit of a love story section, if you like. I've got Lauren coming along, and I've got four of the musicians from the Acting Muso version I was just in Bolton. They're going to be joining me as well, so we're going to do a lovely love story section. And a good friend of mine, Rebecca Locke, who I did Avenue Q with way back when, she's joining me, and we're going to be singing a duet from Book of Mormon. Yes. When I was asked, and when I saw who the other two people were, Danielle Hope and Joanna Riding, I was very honoured to be asked, if I'm honest. They're two very prolific, very current West End leading ladies. And I kind of put them on a pedestal, if you like. So I was very flattered and honoured to be asked. I think it's great that I'm the only boy in this series of cabarets, and there's more coming up next year. But so I was honoured, and I think we're all very different. Joanna Riding is an exceptional actress, and I know she had to delay hers, and it's now in October, I believe. But I know some of the songs she's singing, and it's very different to what I would do, but she's remarkable, and I can't wait to see her do her stuff. And I've seen bits of Danielle's online. I couldn't make it, unfortunately. But again, I think hers was more or less songs from shows she's been in, which, of course, that's exactly what she should be doing so early on in her career. I think she's fantastic and got a great future ahead of her. Okay, I've got my 5 golden envelopes here, so here goes. First one. What are your theatre etiquette do's and don'ts? What annoys you as a performer or when you are in the audience? This is quite a current issue, isn't it, this? Obviously there's eating sweets, rustling crisp packets and sweets, and the phone. The phone is the worst one. It's really off-putting as an actor when the phone suddenly goes. If you hear a phone ringing, because it suddenly takes you out the moment, and it's really difficult, especially when I was in Love Story recently in Bolton. It was a very, very intimate theatre, and there was a guy in the front row, we're practically sitting on their laps because it's so small, and he had a Tesco bag on the floor and was eating crisps and sweets. That was really off-putting. So don't do that. Turn your phone off, open your sweets before you start, and sit there in silence, I guess. Next question. If you were going to name a pet after a musical theatre character, what would you choose? Well, as some of you know, I have a dog called Georgie. If it was a boy dog, I was thinking Princeton or Rod, because I think they're quite sweet names. I also think Bok is quite a sweet name for a dog. So there we go. This one. Okay. What West End show would you like to see make a comeback? That's a difficult one. I think my favourite show ever written is West Side Story, and we haven't had it here in the West End for quite a long time now. So I think it's time West Side Story came back. I know it's been on tour recently, but not actually in the West End, so that would be my choice. I'd love to be in it, but if not, I'd be quite happy sitting there watching it as well, because I think it's stunning. If your friends were going to write a musical about you, what do you think it would be called? There was an ongoing joke when I was in Avenue Q. One of the ASMs, the Assistant Stage Management, wrote a musical called Boys Will Be Boys, and that was based on my life. She didn't actually write it, she said she was going to. It was a big joke. Boys Will Be Boys, make some noise for Daniel Boys. I don't know. Something like that. Yeah, something like that. And apparently Matt Damon could play me. So I've been told. Do you have any dream roles you would like to play? My dream role when I was younger was Tony in West Side Story. I got to play that on a European tour, so that was my dream role fulfilled. Do you know what I'd love to do? I'd love to create a role, but I'd love it to be like a female Elphaba. A character that has all the best songs, just is on stage for the whole time singing these amazing songs and becomes this iconic role that everyone wants to be and play. That would be my dream. So, Stephen Schwartz, if you're out there, want to write a male version of Elphaba, please do. So my show, An Evening with Daniel Boys, is the 28th of August, the Delfont Rooms, which is at the Prince of Wales Theatre. It's 11 p.m. Please come along. You can book your tickets on the Delfont Macintosh website, or you can visit danielboys.com for more information. Hopefully see you there, and hopefully you'll have a great evening. See ya.